Today we're going to talk about net worth, and I set a new goal for my videos. I'm going to try to keep them 6 minutes or less because, sorry, I'm turning the volume up here, forgive me, because my videos are geared towards moms and families, and moms with families have limited time, and I'm in your camp too, so if I see a video that's, longer than like 12 minutes, I think, can't do that. So we're going to talk about net worth, how to find your net worth. The reason I like calculating net worth is simply because you can track your progress with knowing what your net worth is. It's not the be-all, end-all number, and it doesn't mean as much as you probably think it does, but it does show progress in most cases. So a net worth, your net worth is very simply your assets minus your liabilities, okay? So your assets are anything that is I'm generalizing, anything that is of value. So to find your net worth, you're going to take out a piece of paper, or if you like to do it on the computer, and write down everything you have of value. Your house, what the value of your house is, the value of bank accounts, value of retirement accounts, savings, CDs, investments, any real estate. Now, you can also include your vehicles in there. I usually include my vehicle in there if I have a loan on my vehicle, because the loan is going to be in the liability side, so I want the asset to kind of cancel it out. Autos are not technically, in my opinion, you're going to find different ideas, but they're not an asset because they depreciate. I mean, they are worth money, so you can count them as an asset, but I like to try to leave mine out if I can, just because they depreciate, and so that's going to affect my net worth negatively. But like I said, if I have an auto loan on the auto, I will include the auto in the asset line because the loan will be in the liability line. And other things that you can put in your asset line that I don't is like furniture, jewelry, maybe like paintings that are expensive, anything you have that has significant worth. Okay, I like to err on the side of too little. For example, I'm not going to list my couch because it's not a liquid asset. I can't just get money out of it. I'd have to sell it, and maybe people don't want to pay as much as I think it's worth, and definitely not as worth as much as when I bought it. Like jewelry, you could count that. That's hard to liquefy as well. You're not going to get cash out of it. And a house, it doesn't have to be liquid. Like real estate's not liquid. But my favorite assets are real estate, all your bank accounts, savings, and then anything significant that's worth a lot. I like a really expensive painting or something like that, because that is significant and it can bring in cash, right? Okay, so then you list all your assets, you add them all up, and this is all the good things you've got going for you. And then you've got your liabilities. Liabilities are just what they said, things you're liable for. So any loans, mortgage, student loan, personal loans, auto loans, credit card debt, anything that you owe that you need to pay back. That one's a little bit more cut and dried. So list everything that you owe that you have to pay back, right? Medical bills, there's countless liabilities out there. So then you add all those up, and then you take your asset number, subtract your liability number, right? So sounds simple. It may take you a minute to calculate your net worth, because you're going to have to sit down and figure out on paper everything you own that's an asset and everything you have that's a liability. And that's a really good thing for you to know and to have listed. This is part of taking control, part of being aware. We can't make changes until we are aware. And so if we don't know what is going on with our finances, we can't fix them because we don't know what to fix. It's like if you go to the doctor and say, I'm sick, and he says, ask for the symptoms, and you can't give him symptoms, he can't give you a diagnosis, usually. Same with your finances. If we don't know what's going on with them, then we won't know how to fix them. So I would encourage you to make a list of your assets, make a list of your liabilities, determine your net worth, and we're going to use that number just to track progress. And it could be negative. Your net worth very well could be negative. Don't panic. As you get organized and as you take action and follow my recommendations, your net worth will go up. And we will get in the positive and it will continue to grow. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. There is also a link in the bottom of this video of where you can get a hold of me. If you have more questions about assets and liabilities, I've simplified it, but we're not talking about running a business here, we're just talking about running a household, and this is sufficient at the beginning. So I would encourage you, your action steps are to go out, list your assets and your liabilities, and determine your net worth. And then leave a comment that you did it, and if there were any epiphanies you've discovered by becoming aware of those numbers. And that's our 6 minutes. We did it. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.